What's up? How you doing, Timbo? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in forever. Leave him alone. Kai! Sorry guys, I know I'm yelling in your ear, but my puppy's being terrible. What's up, Sammy? Yeah, I'm back. I am back. It's good. I'm good. How about you? Doing good. It's been a really stressful week for me. I don't know why, but I'm doing great. I'm good. I think I'm just just really tired, I think. I think so, yeah. It just said someone learned a level 4 flare. That must have been Strago? No, not yet. I just turned it on because I was hot. Buddy, can I tell you something? You are gonna be a teenager in no time. You don't have to try to talk with a deep voice. It's okay. It's okay to embrace being a kid. Okay. In fact, it kind of makes me sad when you try to talk with the deep voice because it's like I know, but I just feel like I want my kid to be a kid. Yeah, you're not at that age yet. Does he really not know any magic? That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Level 4 flare lore. Okay. I knew that's where that was going to take me. I knew it. I was like, this is going to take me. I was thinking in my head, this is going to take me to that drop point back there. Oh, whoa, Defo, how come it... Oh, there it goes. It did show up. That's weird. I didn't see it for a second. Hey, heads up on me. So I don't meet their criteria. What? Huh. Maybe it's just because you haven't jumped through their hoops yet. It did take them a long time to, okay me. Well, I can get it to you another way, man. I really do want to. It's I want to help you right now. I don't have a lot of money things, but I could probably get the wife to send it through if I need to. We'll talk about it, not tonight, just because I've had a hard day, but let's talk about it soon and get it taken care of. I don't want to, I'm just not in the mood to like do anything but play the game right now because of the day I've had. What do you have? Do tell me what you have. Like, do you have Cash App? Do you have Venmo? What do you have as far as that type of stuff? And then I'll see if I can get myself set up on one of those very soon. Buy Me a Coffee gave me a ton of trouble too. When I tried setting it up, it took like a week or two or something before they like actually verified it, because they want like an explanation of like how of like why people are giving you money, which I guess is so that like, you know, I don't know, because, you know, D dealers or something maybe. I don't know why they that's the only thing I could imagine, is they want to make sure it's not like corrupt money or something. I don't know. I can email you if you want. Yeah, you can email me. I think you have the Kaiser Gaming email. Not. I don't know where all my notebooks are right now. But yes, email me. Email me. I will get on there as soon as I can find my notebooks, because I don't do like passwords that get saved on my computer or my phones. I always make my own passwords, and then I usually write them down. So I'll have to find the password, but that's fine. Emailing me is great. And they sent them to my Instagram. It says my profile, I'm a professional musician and artist. That's crazy. See, they should, maybe it's because there was like, was there content? Maybe it's because there wasn't content yet. I don't know. Weird. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, word, we got like 3 ribbons now. That's crazy. I don't know. Hold on just a sec, guys. I miss when I was little. Yeah. He's, you know, he gets on, I understand. I did it when I was a kid too. You want to, like, especially if you're like a gaming kid, and nowadays, and you're online, and like, if you're a kid, everyone's like ripping on you and kind of like being a jerk, and you know, so then you try to act older, you want to sound older, hopefully they'll leave you alone, hopefully they'll accept you, that type of thing. But it really makes me sad because he's gonna be older soon and I want him to just be able to be a kid, you know? Yes, and now she... What's up, Real Goose? Ezekiel is locked in. My man Zeke in his own SWAT team. I can email you if you want. Yeah, give me an email. You don't know. I know, but it is my chance to help you. Hey, heads up button. Criteria. Yeah, they asked for social media. I had given them all this info and they still said I'm not. 1,000 posts. Huh. Did they, I do have to ask you one more question. Did they say specifically that you're not good or that you're not good yet? I'm just curious. Because like I said, it took a long time for them to okay me. So I wonder, and you're probably, I mean, I imagine what you're telling me is what it is that they said that you're not good, which is BS. It's messed up, man. That makes me mad. I wonder if they think something's fishy because you've given me. I wonder if they think something's fishy because they're like, why is he giving it back now? I wonder if that's what's going on and they just think it's fishy. Because I mean, it would seem kind of weird if you didn't understand the situation at hand. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We got it. We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. No, they should have said my account was... Oh my gosh, I mean, gave an appeal response and they said I was no good. I told them that I'll tell everyone not to deal with them. Oh, right on. Well, I will find a new way. Well, first of all, I'll get you in another way. but I will find other alternatives. Not that I'm not going to stop that, but I will find other alternatives because I like to always have a way for anyone who has feelings about any platform, you know. Like obviously I have my feelings about platforms I'm using right now, and I almost wish that I could direct people to not use that, you know. But it's like but there's so many people who are, it's the easiest way for a lot of people, you know. And I mean, I myself donate to people there as well, so. Oh man, what a crap show. My day's been wild, and that just adds to it. Does not make me happy. Why are you trying to hurt me, bro? I won't do anything to you except kill you. So, yeah, right? I understand. This is why platforms need to give reasons. I know that they feel that they don't need to, but they do need to, because it's like something like that should be able to get hashed out, and it should be able to get hashed out quick and easy. And when you don't provide reasons and you don't like explain yourself to the people who you're kind of screwing, it's just messed up. It's messed up. Like, that should come with an explanation, a solution that you can find, you know, all of the above basically. And to just be like, nope, we just don't want you for some reason, for which we're not going to tell you. It's just ridiculous. Well, because of the shutdown, I won't be getting in the airport. I wonder what happens to me. I mean, technically, I'm sure I'm fine because the school has reserves, but I imagine if the school didn't have reserves, I'd be in some trouble. Because of the shutdown. Special edition. Wow, Defo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's rough. I will definitely try to find that password to that Kaiser Gaming email and see if I can get in it tomorrow. Let me write myself a note right now. I need to head out. Oh, have a good one. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by, Timbo. Just want to stop by and say what's up. It's been busy with school. I'll try to stop it tomorrow. Right on, Timbo. I hope you have a good one. Graveyard Shift says W. What's up, Grave? think this is my weakest squad right here. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I am going to die, guys. Oh. No, it does not make me feel better about my day. I don't take joy in other people having a rough day as well. Although I am the type of person who will tell people about my day and be like, see, so you should be fine. It's just like that. What should I turn myself into here? I guess. I don't know what this is, but let's see. Oh, that worked good. $5 right now. Oh, I went to go buy that the other day, and I forgot the name of what it was. And I couldn't remember, so I need to write that in. Here, I'll put it in my notes too. Or I should probably write Geo. I don't know if my OCD would let me play them out of order. That might be a problem for my OCD. I should have bought more tents. Hopefully I'm gonna be fine, but I knew better. I knew I should have just got 99. Okay, now I think I'm like with my other group. Am I not? My garage door on the bus barn for my bus at school is broke. And so I couldn't get my bus out this afternoon. I had to drive the big bus, which sometimes I want to drive the big bus, but sometimes I don't. And I had to. I have no choice. And who knows when they're going to be able to get it open so I can get my bus out again. And if it rains and I have the big bus, it's a nightmare. So I really hope they get that fixed soon. Uh-oh. Whoa! Who is this? That's cool. That's awesome, Defa. There was a part of me that wanted to start this again from the beginning out because it had been 2 months. And this is this is probably still my favorite Final Fantasy. So there's a part of me that when we got the stream started again after 2 months, I wanted to start from the beginning again, but then I thought, I also really want to play Final Fantasy VII. What do you do when not driving? Are you driving all day? Oh no. So I just have to drive the kids to school and home from school, and then so basically like 8 hours in between. And I do field trips sometimes, and then I have another job in this, because I'm in this town that I'm in. It's a really small town, so I drive the school bus, but then I also help take care of the water in this town, which basically me and this other guy do that, and he does it half of the month and I do it half of the month. And when I'm doing that, I have to like keep the chemicals mixed and going at the right level, and then take measurements of the chemicals in the water every day to make sure that the water is at a good range with the chemicals, so that it's safe to drink, and then keep the water tower full. And then at the end of the month, both me and him split up the meter readings. So I have 2 jobs, both part-time. What's my third job? Huh? Oh, and my wife said I have 3 jobs because I'm also on the school board. I don't ever consider that a job. It is a job, you're right. I don't get paid for that, so I don't get paid to be on the school board, so I don't consider it a job. Like Val and Earl from Tremors? Nice. I think that that's the only Tremors that I've ever made it through the entire movie. I tried watching it again maybe a year or two ago, and I couldn't make it through, and it was so bad. But I loved it when I was a kid. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. But man, did I love that movie when I was a kid. What? Oh, cool. Why did that pop up? You bought it? No. Oh.
It's for $2.25.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I feel that way about like half of the movies I watched when I was a kid that I think are good. I go and watch them nowadays, and I'm like, this is terrible. How did I like this? And then I also think that about half of the movies, or more than half of the movies that are made nowadays, probably like 90% of the movies that are made nowadays, I'm just like, this is crap. It actually makes you think about how those, like, I think Tremors is bad, right? But if I compare it to the new movies, I'm like, actually, that's like a really good movie. I don't know what I just got there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm actually good on that. I use magic more, so like the strength and stuff isn't really that big of a deal to me. Future predictions are on point. The old. I watched Running Man the other day. Oh yeah, Running Man. It has an awesome soundtrack. Is Running Man, is that Arnold Schwarzenegger? Let me see. That might be one of the, besides Terminator, that might be one of the best movies he was ever in. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Total Recall. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. I was talking to my wife trying to figure out what the... You do remember it now? I was talking to my wife trying to figure out what the name of this movie is because I wanted to ask you, any of you guys, if you had seen it. It's a newer movie, I think. But it was pretty cool dystopian movie. So it's called 2149 The Aftermath. Have any of you guys... It was in 2015. Have any of you guys seen that? It's like a dystopian movie where they like live in pods. It's like... It was a pretty cool movie. And since so many movies are terrible nowadays, for some reason that popped into my mind when we started talking about Total Recall. My wife says Total Recall is such a good movie. She agrees with us. The book is so much. Okay, let's see. What's up, Sir Cal? Since I got Sir Cal and Defo here, I was wondering, do you guys really want to do that idea where I make a channel and we have like talk about like current events or maybe conspiracy stuff like maybe once a week or once a month? The reason I ask is because I was looking at my other account the other day, and I was thinking about trying to get that all organized. Although a part of me thinks I want to do it on YT, but a part of me thinks we should really go over to Rumble, because who knows how, even if we think we could keep it YT friendly, we're probably not going to be able to. So a part of me thinks that I should maybe just not even try to do that on YT, but I am wondering if you guys are really interested in doing that. I am, because I would love to talk to you guys about stuff like that. But let me know in the chat if you guys are really interested in that. Sir Cal says
You guys should definitely go to Rumble.
no, we probably should not do it on TikTok. Well, because I don't. First of all, I don't want the people who will come in there and argue with us on TikTok. I'm cool. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do it on TikTok. You're a premium member? Oh, okay, cool. Let me catch up on the chat here. Is the book is so much better. Media manipulation. Is the book called The Running Man? Total Recall was good too. That short story is a good one. What's up? How's the day going? How's work? Everything's going good for me. We can remember it for you. Yes, the book is called Running Man. It's by Richard Bell and Stephen King's pseudonym. So, when you say Stephen King's pseudonym, does that mean that it's written? That means it is written by Stephen King, right? Because the pseudonym is just a name that's not your name, but you wrote it, right? I think. My wife says yes. Okay. Think about wrapping it up before part 26. I mean 2026. Oh, welcome, Teddy. Nice to see you again. I'll check it out. The track Lavin's Color is perfect. It has a major chord superimposed over minor tonalities to give this disturbing, like Lynchian vibe. No, but I'm going to watch that movie now. Yes, that'd be great. There's actually 2 excellent gaming channels that also have good political channels. Is there? That's awesome. If I do not want to make this comparison, but a lot of gaming channels on Twitch turned into that, right? I mean, like, I don't even want to say the name, but there's a famous lefty that basically started as a gamer on Twitch. Would stop. You hold on, guys. I gotta kick my wife out of the house real quick. Just kidding. Scumbag of the earth. Oh, I hate that guy. Rumble would be very fun. I actually don't hate him, but that dude's despicable in like so many ways. Take that. Oh, that was too easy. No, this is not the final boss, no. We're getting there, though. We're in the place of the final boss. Muscle Belt. One dragon remaining. Belt worn by martial artists boosts maximum HP by 50%. So besides going back to jiu-jitsu, guys, I've also started working out again. So since finishing the house, man, I've gotten back on it, like back on my grind, really, really good. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, just because I'm like happy that I'm getting active again, I guess. I'm gonna try to not be fat. I hear you talking. Yeah, no, Osmond Gold's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone else. Osmond's not. I don't really consider him left. I consider him more of a. I don't consider him right, but I don't consider him left. I used to think he was left, and then the more I watch him, the more I'm like, no, he's like somewhere in the middle. He's got. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of his stuff, so I could be wrong. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't watch a lot of his stuff, but he seems to have a decent head on his shoulders for most of the time. No, I'm talking about someone left. You know, he recently said that the guy who recently said that until the other side can denounce actions, there's no reason his side should. Even though our side, well, I don't even want to say our side, because honestly I feel like I'm going back to centers. I just can't identify with either side right now. I was an election or two ago, I was much more center, and I feel like I'm getting pushed back to the center now, which is good, which I think is a good thing, to be honest. I've lately been thinking, like, why did I ever let myself get pushed more to the right when I was so center? Now, that being said, I could never be on the left, but I have thought lately, like, I don't know why I started, probably as a reaction to the left, that I started going more right, huh? But like I was, I'll just tell you guys, even though I do worry a little bit about, like, I'm not trying to, like, kill my audience, but I'll tell you guys, I think I've already said it a little bit before, but like I'm a Ron Paul guy. Like after Ron Paul got absolutely, ran over, basically. That was kind of like my last hope as far as like whether or not this country can be saved or not. And then, but like and then after Ron, I liked Gary. And then I liked Stein, but then I found out a lot more about her, and I don't think I like her anymore. But anyways, it's funny because I started left. But anyways, yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let me catch up with you guys. There's also a famous dude on the right who started as a gamer and now does politics. Oh wow, you're getting close, File Henchman. Oh, hi Michelle. I'm sorry I missed you earlier, but thank you for dropping by, and I hope you're doing good. Rumble will be fun. I'm a premium member. There's also a famous dude on the right who started talking about Osmond, but I was actually talking about good ones. Zyger Gaming is a rad gaming channel, and he's a political channel too, and he's a nerd, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, Osmond Gold. He pretends to be biased, but not to be biased, but he is. Sir Cal was talking about what I was saying. We all know who you're talking about. No, I'm not talking about him either. I'm talking about the one with the stripper name, guys. Come on. You know, the famous stripper. My wife says his name could also perhaps be Fate instead of what it is. You know, the stripper, guys. Stripper name. Who is it? Make it rhyme like my favorite superhero is Wolverine. Can you guess? I mentioned in Circle, as a Christian, I'm disgusted by the Christian nationalism that is being pushed. Who would is not a good motto. Yeah. I am too. I don't think it can be done good because of the way it's being done right now. Because I don't think you can like find your way out of the box that it's in. But I think that if it wasn't being pitched and like kind of ran through the way it is, it could work. But because we have these like right-wing figures who represent it, who are like just terrible representations of what you would want it to be, I don't think it could happen because it's so pigeonholed. But I do think that a Christian nation would be better than where this secular nation is heading. I just think again, because it's pigeonholed the way it is, with these people who are kind of representing it, nothing good's gonna come from it the way it's going right now. Same. Ron Paul was the only hope this country had. Voted in 08, my last blue vote. Yeah, was that his first term? Because I did. If that's his first term, I did too. I don't remember if that was his first term or not, but I voted for him the first term, and then I did not vote for him after that. We need a center party. Yeah. So I didn't realize. I knew that you needed like 15% of the vote to get a third party into these into like the main arena, but I didn't know that that used to be 5%. And who was it that got that? And then they were like, and then they changed it because he got it. Was it? No, it was a long time ago. It was like Perot or who was the politician when they switched third party representation from 5 to 15%? In 2000, so it had to be like before 2000. Ross, yeah, I think it was Perot. Was it Perot, guys? I think it was. I can't believe I got that right. W me. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm so lost right now. Is it this door? Oh yeah, it's this one, I think. Is this gonna be the other dragon? Yes. Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, I do like Rand. He's not his dad though. But he's probably one of the best politicians in office right now. Everyone now is just controlled opposition. Let's start another channel to talk. Starts talking politics, right? Well, I'm keeping it PG, you know. The things that I want to say, we need another channel. Yeah, so anyways, you gotta play Ori, dude. His farewell speech to Congress is amazing. He's got one of those reversible names like Michael, George, or John. Defo figured out who I was talking about. He goes, "Oh, this guy? He's a piece of crap." Yeah, that dude's terrible. I mean, I've never really cared for him, but lately, oh man, even worse. And he's the type of guy that has people who follow him who will literally do the kind of crap that just happened. That's what really pisses me off about it, is he wouldn't denounce it, and even basically said like, hey, if they won't turn down the temperature, I believe was his words, then why should we? Meanwhile, he has the radical kind of people who would do that type of crap, in my opinion. We are a religious nation, technically. I agree. We never had a Christian nation. It was free Muslims. Now we're at the top. Yeah. I actually have that book. Because, you know, I'm a conspiracy guy, so I have Morals and Dogma. Abrahamic LOL. Ross Perot's debate was with Clinton and Bush, where he discussed the Giants suck. Recently, I've done a lot of research, and it's no good, man. It goes against. Well, that's what I'm saying is like. That's basically what I'm saying, Defo. I mean, it could be done, where you have like I don't even want to call it that. I don't want to call it that. But here's the thing, like the values. Basically, what I'm saying is the values would be much better than the secularism that we have today and where it's going. That's my general what I'm trying to say. I am not and will never be a moral relativist. Gotta disagree after you know who does. Starting Final Fantasy Friday? I don't know. We'll see. I was kind of thinking Friday would be a good day for us to do that, if I could get it all set up. All 8 dragons have been defeated. The 8-fold seal is broken. Obtained Crusader Magicite. So I only missed 2 Magicite through the whole game, huh? I wonder which ones they were. Meltdown. Engulfs all enemies and allies in ultra hot flame. Ignores magic defense. And allies? I guess if you had on something where fire healed you, then that would be really great. That sounds like a nice, relaxing Friday. I'm there. Maybe Friday wouldn't be the best day. You got a point. Although maybe it'd be a good day to get all that stress from the week out. I don't know. But you're making me think Friday might not be the best idea. Okay, so I can kind of pick who gets to go through here, huh? I think these guys should go through. Oh, no, I don't get a pick. Okay, well, at least I could do this. I could remove that and remove that. Put those on her. Go back and get them. I don't know where they're at. I have no clue what they are. People. Yeah, Defo, but I feel like that lasted for like 2 days. You know? And, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some people still saying it, but, nothing but, no, but, because some things aren't for 8-year-olds, dude. I'm not trying to be mean, it's just that something, you know, trying to keep you a kid, bro. I'm not trying to make you grow up so fast. They sound like a nice, relaxing Friday. Go back and get them. Although I just bought Elite Dangerous for $2. Never played it, and I'm thinking about trying it out. Elite Dangerous, huh? I'll have to check that out. Especially $2. That's right up my alley. Elite Dangerous. That sounds like a frugal buy. I'm all over that. Oh, I will. Oh, okay. Anyone get anything for this Steam Autumn sale? I usually go for the deep sales. They're like less than $6. Oh, what? Bro, what is going on here? Oh, wait. Wait, I think I got it. Okay, I think I need to go like this. And then go like this? Okay, I gotta come down here. Okay, there we go. I love how it opens when you drop the 4-ton thing on it, but when you're standing on it, it didn't. Like, okay, that makes sense. I strongly believe most people are just normally going about their day, and the media is highlighting the 0.0001% of comments to divide us as usual. Yep, I agree. I've watched some. What do you? So this was. I actually had a bunch of questions for you guys about if we do this whole like chat thing once a week or once a month. And another one of my questions was, are you guys down for like maybe like watching like certain documentaries or something, and then like shooting the crap about like the documentaries at the end, or either at the end or like during them, stuff like that? Or do you always, would you guys just want it to be like where we're all just kind of shooting the crap every time? Because I was kind of thinking it might be cool sometimes to like watch documentaries and then like maybe have conversations about them, either like as we go through them or like at the end of them. And then like it doesn't have to be just one that I'd recommend or that I want to see. It could be ones that you recommend. Like I was thinking about how like lately there's that the whole Snake Eyes thing. I was thinking that we could all like watch. I think Defo's already seen that and I haven't watched it yet, but I was thinking like we could watch that thing and then like shoot the crap about that, because that'd be interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that. Stuff like that. Today, I got in a rabbit hole. I probably can't talk about it. I don't know. I got in a rabbit hole about yeah, I can't say it. You know, because if we get into it, YT is gonna give us all kinds of crap about it. Well, I'll talk to you about it. So I'll talk to you about it on Friday. I don't know. Is there a day that you guys would rather do something like that? Because maybe Friday's not a good day as we go into the weekend and everyone's trying to relax. Or is that cool with you guys? I kind of want to know what your guys' input on it is, because I mean, anyone in the chat who's interested in doing it, but I think specifically, I know that SirCal and Defo, I think, are interested, but if anyone else is interested, then, you know, also put in your input about it. I strongly believe, yeah, we should watch some James Corbin. Yep, we could do that. I'm down, but I swear, Chris, if you flip on, I'm out. That's not happening. That is not happening. I don't know what you're talking about. No, that didn't get, yeah, it might have got censored on YouTube. I'm looking at Restream right now, so it probably did. Yeah. Yep, it got censored. SirCal said that if I turn on Rabbit something, then he's out. Anyone see Tucker's Night? So you're basically copy-pasting everything James Corbin has reported for 2 decades, right? I used to like kind of get frustrated when people did stuff like that, but do you ever think about it from the angle of like, it's almost like a respect to his work? Because if it is almost a copy and paste, then he obviously has watched his work, and then he maybe wants to share that further, you know, and he's got the audience to do it. Sometimes I think about it that way. Oh, do I hit this guy? He's the Guardian. I think I do. Yeah, I think I hit him. Yeah, I mean, it's in, you know how they say like imitation is the greatest form of flattering or whatever. I don't always agree with that statement, but with something like that, I feel like, you know, how do we know he just doesn't want to spread what he's learned from him, you know? And when I say like watch documentaries, I don't just mean like, they don't have to be like current events. They could be like long ago. And in fact, I was kind of, this is something I've wanted to do. This is aside from us talking about how we might want to have these conversations in another place. But there's something that I've wanted to do since I was, since for a long time. And basically it is, and maybe it's been done. I don't know if it's been done or not, but I've never seen it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a Substack or something that someone's made that is basically this idea that I have. But I've thought about trying to catalog like almost like a timeline of history until present of like not just events that have happened, but also like the media around it. So it could be like, I don't know, I'm just gonna use an example, but it could be like World War II, but then it could be like, so you like document that on the timeline, but then it could be like so you got like World War II, and then like you're going down the timeline, but then like as the documentaries get released about it, you like document the documentaries on the timeline. You document the documentaries, guys, on the timeline, and basically, but you could do that. What my like idea of it was to like do that with like everything, to where you had like a timeline of like when all these events happened, and then like when different pieces of media got released about them, including, it could include documentaries or like unreleased files, like, you know, like how the government just released new JFK files, stuff like that, like, and you could get it all on a timeline, which I feel like would be like really cool for someone who wanted to kind of like for example me, I'm in a journey right now where I'm obviously reading that book by Whitney Webb, but I'm also on a journey where I'm trying to learn as much as I can about historical events that I like thought I knew a lot about, but I really don't. So I've been trying to like learn a lot more about historical events to where I have a much better like comprehension of them. Mostly so I can destroy my wife in debates. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to see that look. I'm just kidding. I just knew you'd give me the look, and I wanted the look. That's not why I want to do it, but that's just a plus, right? That I could do that. What's up, baby? You're right. I really can't. You're pretty much know more about everything than I do. Yeah, the Ross Perot. I think I recently watched something about when they switched that from 5 to 15%. That's why I remembered it. Grokkapedia coming, right? Was a production, gotta be honest, I dig it. Tucker's was a production, and gotta be honest, I dig it. I haven't seen it, so I'll have to check that out. Yes, I watched it, and yes, the first thing that I said was someone has been watching Corbett. It is gonna red pill the normies, so that's a plus. Be nice if he credited him. Right? But we don't know what happened behind the scenes, because he possibly did talk to him about it, you know? And maybe Corbett was like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Tucker talked to Corbett and said, hey, I want to like represent all this stuff that I've learned that you've done on this stuff. And Corbett was like, that's fine. And he's like, do you want credit? And Corbett's like, no. I wouldn't, because I wouldn't put it past Corbett to say like, no, don't worry about it. Like, I don't need that kind of recognition. Like, the people who know that I was the one where you got the information are gonna know that I'm the one where you got the information, and the people who don't, well, they're not really my audience, and I probably don't care to have them anyways, you know. But if he did just like kind of take it and not use it and not ever talk to him about it, I would find that a little messed up. I do agree. But if Tucker was truly good, he'd recommend everyone go watch James, and he'd try to interview him. Yeah, yep, I agree. I mean, that's just like, speaking of Whitney Webb, like, there's tons of people who have been trying to get Joe to get her on the show on JRE. And I don't know, maybe he eventually will. But it does kind of make me, you know, because a lot of people think that he's like, you know, not counter intelligence, but you know what I mean. Yeah, plant, right? Yeah, an industry plant type of thing. Which, honestly, I don't know if you guys, I don't even want to tell you guys about it because this is something that we could watch when we all get together. But I found some old stuff of Joe, and I don't want to tell you guys about it because it's something that we could watch and it's really interesting. Well, no, I think we should watch it together. That's part of the fun, is that we get to watch this, is that we get to like shoot the crap while we watch it. My son said, part of me going to sleep is you guys shutting up. I did tell him that he can, if I'm okay with him sleeping out here, but he does need to make it a habit of being in his bed at night. Yes, I watched it. It's gonna be Normie, Tucker. Dan Dix is also back on YouTube. I have no clue who that guy is. I'll have to check him out. But it was beyond obvious that he verbatim used his words. Maybe, but it's also really, really easy to come to the same conclusion with the facts, if you know what I mean. Yeah, totally. Greta Van must really be flattering Zeppelin. But Tucker didn't just use his information, he said the exact sentences. Oh yeah, that's pretty raw. I've literally listened to 100 times. I have them saved on my phone and fall asleep to them for years. I have them memorized. YT Ross Projects. And look at Bush and Clinton grin as he forecasts jobs going over their faces, say it all. I will check that out. I will check that out. Sorry, guys. She just asked me if I needed some water. I told her I got coffee right here, and she said, yeah, that's much better than water. And I said, it's got water in it. Sheesh. She says, you have destroyed me in yet another debate. Corbin strikes me as the kind of person who's like knows he's a gem, and so like if you haven't found him, you know, like pearls amongst swine type of thing, like he has no need to cast his pearls amongst swine type of thing. I've recently been watching Tucker. I dig it. The search for truth in all topics always appeals to me, and the dude's entertaining. I might even pick up his Alp product. Just say it, Chris. I've probably seen it. It's got electrolytes. I just don't trust anyone with a lot of popularity. I firmly believe keepers. I don't know. I watch. I do. I don't really watch too much Tucker. There's certain things that he covers that I'll definitely end up watching. I've been watching Candace a lot lately with the whole Charlie thing because they were like really close friends, and I don't believe the story that we're being pitched at all. I don't think the guy who they arrested, I don't think Tyler did it. So I've been watching her a lot lately, and I know everyone thinks she's crazy, but I mean, here's the thing: even if she's controlled opposition, she's already put more together on what's happened than anyone out there, as far as I'm concerned. Like whether it be controlled opposition or not. So like the way I like to think of it is like, just realize that while you're watching it, realize that they could be controlled opposition. Do you guys know about the guy that, so you know how like there's Facebook, right? And a lot of people, oh man, we're getting into the weeds where we're gonna start getting in trouble. But you know how there's like 3-letter agencies who have been associated with FB supposedly, right? And then, anyways, huh? What's up? No. Okay, so what I was gonna say is I was watching I think it was a documentary really yeah it was a documentary recently, and it was talking about how there's a tech guy behind uh, uh, our boy in Russia, and and he partnered with our boy in Russia, and they basically. So, I mean, you guys know how they always release information to like get you on goose chases and stuff like that, and like, try to keep this side over here and this side over here, or both sides, or the conspiracy guys looking all places or whatever, right? And I've already talked to you about how I believe that when certain events happen, they release like 30 different stories and none of them are the real story. So, anyways, this guy that's a techie, he basically came up with like a strategy of that type of thing where you're releasing a bunch of different stories, right? But his idea is like this. He like took it a step further where it's like this. Can you turn that down a little, buddy? He took it a step further where it's like who cares if the stories are true? Who cares? I mean, don't get me wrong. I think people have always done that, but it's he just took it to like another level where it's like we could release 1,000 different stories. None of them could be true. And it's just kind of like an ultimate manipulation of the masses type of thing. And are you talking to me? Oh, and I think that could be happening all over the globe all the time, basically, was what I was going to say. Yeah, that's called muddying the waters, exactly. But, like, to a whole nother level. Like, I mean, like, anyways, and the idea is that it's so confusing that no one ever knows the truth of what is going on. That's the idea behind it. And I do feel like that's kind of where we've come to in the world and in society and in the US as well, to where I feel like that's what is being done here too, and possibly all over. Anyways, we need to get somewhere where we can talk. All right. I'm starting to think, so let me go back up. I just don't trust. The people in power realize the masses are catching on, so now they put in a lot more truth. I'm starting to think so too, Defo. Tell the truth 90% of the time, get people to trust you, then drop some propaganda. Or at a minimum, just following which way the wind blows for the dollars, right? I think following the dollars is probably still our best bet. Like, they used to always say follow the money, but now it's like probably your best bet to know what's going on, because the money is they still want to make the money, right? So following the money might be your best bet at knowing the truth nowadays. You can like watching someone and gather info from them and not follow them, some helpless left sheep, right? Exactly. People got to get their skills of vetting info instead of just sucking it up. Yep, I agree. The minute that dude started throwing around that didn't align, I'm out. See, and for me, it's not even like it's not like the minute you start throwing stuff around that I'm out. It's just like I'll keep watching. I just know that that's crap, right? And I'm gonna file it in this is crap. like that's how I am with it. Listen to all, follow none. That's a great, except the loonies on the far side, right? Yeah, I mean, if you, I told my wife after the Charlie thing happened. So she's like kind of lefty, I'm kind of right. She, but we're both like I'm center right, she's like center left. And when that happened with Charlie, she was like, I'm disgusted with my side. And I was like, I'm disgusted with my side. And like we both kind of felt like we were being pushed to the other side because of how extreme everyone on our side, quote unquote side, was, right? And anyways, lately I've been trying to watch some people on the left to try to get a grip on like how they think, because I still don't agree with these ideas, but but it's like maybe there's like a legitimate like reason that they actually see things this way. I do have to admit that since I've started doing that though, it's probably pushed me back right because like one of the guys in particular that I started watching, I thought from some of the debates that I had watched of him, I was like, oh, this dude's kind of got his shoulder on his head, right? And then one of the guys on the right had talked about these guys on the left, and he's like, the problem with these guys is like they think everyone on the right is an ism or a obia or whatever, you know, and then anyways I'm going over and I'm watching this guy, and he's like a leftist guy that I felt was somewhat rational and had a head on his shoulders. Now, to be fair, he might actually, but it was right after the whole Charlie thing, so who knows? Because everyone's kind of going crazy from that, I feel like. But as I went over there and I was listening to him talk about the right, and then I started hearing the isms and whatever, you know, and I was like, and I started thinking about the guy on the right who was talking about just how that's all they do, and I started thinking like, he's so right, like it's like, and anyways, yeah, I don't know, it's we're in like probably I think we're in the craziest time of my life for sure. A lot of times I feel like I should absolutely just totally disconnect and just worry about, and most of the time I am just worried about what I need to do for me and my family and my community. And I do think that should be everyone's primary focus, no matter which side you're on. You should primarily be worried about you, your family, and your community, like your close community. Because if stuff really happens, that's gonna be really, really important. But yeah, I started watching that guy, and then he's like, and then it's like, and another thing I heard someone say recently that I think is pretty true to the left is that they consider moderate conservatives to be extreme rights. And I do think that there's a lot of people on the right who think the same thing about the left. And when all we see is these people on the internet, it's hard to remember that, like, not everyone thinks this way, you know? That makes me kind of thankful that my wife is like center left, because like we can talk to each other and we can like you know, we're fine. And it's like that's what's kind of real, in my opinion. It's like if you go talk to your leftist neighbor, you guys can probably hold a conversation without hating each other, you know? It really is this like seeing the extremes all day online that like creates these crazy divides and swings and stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna read the chat and then we're probably gonna call it. But if we have some more that we want to talk, that's fine. It's just that I'm not gonna go further on the game because it's 11 o'clock and I need to get off soon. Or at a minimum, just follow the money. You can watching someone, listen to all, follow, say if you know their name, they're part of the game. That's it, Graveyard said. Yep, say it ain't, you're not part of the game. My gauge for journalists was no ads every 8 minutes, but now every content creator does their own ads. Yeah, they do. That's one of the things that bothers me as well, Graveyard, is because it's like, especially when like they'll do ads for things that you know aren't good, like refinance with American Family or whatever, right? It's like, oh yeah, you mean like refinance so that they can like charge up their cards more? Oh, hi Sebastian. I got you, buddy. I got you. Shh. I thought you were Kai. Sebastian's trying to get away from Kai. Why is Sebastian's collar off? Huh? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll take the bell off because I do like the collar because if Sebastian gets out, it makes it easy for me to know that my cat is my cat when there's 1,000 black cats in town. Yeah, so anyways, you know, like the refinance ads and I mean, it is a good idea if you can not go spend again, but like, you know, I think, no, you leave him alone. Yeah, like, anyways, I think there's actually statistics on like people who refinance and how often they just run up the debt again. And it's like, you know better. You know better when you made that ad. You know better when you took that money for that company for that ad. That's not what people do, and that's not what happens. You know, stuff like that. And so yeah, that bothers me as well. Graveyard. Yes, popularity doesn't make you some public performance, maybe most, but they are people out there doing good stuff, and they hit fame because of it. Kirk is one of them. I like Crowder too. Yeah, it's easy to just think that everyone is controlled, right? It's easy to think that. So I do think that I definitely think there's got to be people out there who aren't just a part of the game. There's got to be. I mean, and there's definitely people out there who aren't a part of the game that are gonna make it big. And then if you just say, oh well, they made it big so they're part of the game, well, you're only doing yourself a disservice. But there's also people who can make it big and then they will become part of the game, and you're gonna need some discernment, you know. Corbett has never monetized his channel. That's incredible. All his stuff is free to watch and download on his channel too. All 14 years worth. That's awesome. There's a guy that I watch every Saturday, and it's like kind of a, I think I've told you guys about him, but it's KJ Osborne, and he was making, at one point he had like, I think like 400,000 on YT, and then they took his channel off, and then you know, for people like that in like the conspiracy realm, and they had like that many followers, that was like their money, you know. And then they got taken down, and then they just had to, like, you know, try to stay afloat. and he's basically always been like that, where he's like just trying to stay afloat, and all of his work is out there too, the same way, you know. And you really got to have respect for some people like that, and you assume with someone like that that they really are legit, right? The Race Hustlers, that's called Muddy in the Waters. They lied about everything. That's all you need to know. Mark Dice still only sells his books and his vids. Really interesting. I haven't watched him in a long time, but I used to watch him all the time. We will know our mission is complete when everyone in the American public believes a lie. Yep. William Casey, director of the let's see. Yeah, but Dice pushes the left versus right paradigm. Are not the same. So coffee other peach. Same soap, coffee other peach. We're in the worst time in concerned. That's why I watch stuff for entertainment, but for information I am very picky. Follow money from the beginning. Marx Brothers and Murdoch funded but it gets worse than that. At the end of those stoners. Yeah, supposedly. So, TPUSA is saying that that's a lie. And then Candace swears up and down that he was trying to get away from those people, right? So yeah, I don't know. We're in crazy times. That's why we're gonna make a channel somewhere where we can talk about all this stuff. One thing I do hope, if we do make this channel and we start talking about this stuff, is just that we can, you know, we're not always going to all agree. Like, we have these conversations in here, and I think we're all pretty close to the same wavelength, but I think when we start getting deep into stuff, we're not always going to agree. And I just want you guys to know before I even make this thing that I'm fine with that. And if you find, like, if we start doing it and you, like, find me going quiet at times, if like things ever start heating up and you find me going quiet, it's because I don't want to, like I value the relationship, okay? And that's one of my fears about doing this, is like that we all like get so deep into like exactly who we are that we like start colliding. No, it wasn't, because we're at the end of the game, so there's only so far we could have gone in the game. We maybe could have beat it if I was focused more on the game, but then we probably would have ended up way past time, and I can't really go way past time. We're only 15 minutes past right now, so. At the end, though, he was saying that, sorry, it was like 20%, 80%, it's all good. I'll start working on that. I want to do that. I do have some stuff that I've already thought of that I want to share with you guys, but I also want to, but I also want to open up the floor to where you guys can suggest stuff that we go over too. Almost makes me think that if I'm going to start going this way, I should do two things. I should do one thing where we can all kind of shoot the crap, and I should do another thing where it's like my own little show of exactly the way I wanted to, well, not exactly the way I wanted to go, but sometimes I have, you know, obviously probably like you guys too, I watch things and I'm like, oh, I want to share this, and this, because it all goes together towards this idea right here. And but I'm not sure I want to do that with us when we're shooting the crap, because I want to see what you guys have to show me. So this might turn into something where I actually make more than one thing, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm not sure if I have the energy to jump into this type of a sphere outside of us just talking in our own little group, but I do have things that I want to share further than that, or like with like maybe the masses, if I could ever get the mass. I don't know. I'm pretty small. I don't think that's gonna be pretty hard. Although I do know that when you make channels like that, it's pretty easy to gain traction. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good night. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. We'll be back. I think tomorrow's Thursday, right? So I don't gotta work on Friday. Where's the dog? Okay, the dog's right there, so you don't need to come and hound me. You're okay. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't gotta work Friday. I'll start trying to piece something together so we can all shoot the crap and share things that we all think is would be cool to share with each other, and we'll go from there. And yeah, I don't want to ruin any friendships with you guys. I value the friendships, so I hope that if I do get that together, that we all come into it with that same feeling. All right, you guys have a great one, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Check out his other channel, Liberty Fall. I'll do that, Defo. Thank you, Defo. Thank you, Sir Cal. Thank you, Grave. Everyone else that's watching. Michelle, thanks for dropping by. Real Goose, thank you. Hope you guys have a great day. Catch you tomorrow.